Hey guys, what's going on? It's Non-Weaponized Preparedness back with you. Hey, I just wanted to do a longer live stream just to let you guys get to know me and just have some coffee with you. This cup is empty, so I'm going to go make me a cup. But please stick around because I really want to chat with you guys about something. I'll be right back. I have a few minutes while my coffee's brewing. There's just some things about the North Korean little missile crisis, if you want to call it that, that really just bugs me from a prepping standpoint. And one of those things is they could light off one of those missiles at any given time and point it toward the US, driven by a computer. And with the intercontinental ballistic missile, it's just like what it sounds like, intercontinental. That means it can go from Pyongyang to Los Angeles in probably 15 minutes, or Pyongyang to Pearl Harbor in about 15 minutes. So, guys, that just goes to show you the capability that North Korea potentially has. When I think of the North Korean missile crisis, I think not only of my brothers and sisters in the US that are preppers, but I also think of my prepping brothers and sisters abroad in South Korea that live in fear of the North just lighting one of those nukes off and potentially nuking the South and all the U.S. interests that are over there. My coffee's done, guys. I gotta go grab that real quick, but I'm gonna leave the video running here. I'll be right back. And guys, with the ICBM that was lit off just a couple of days ago, that brings to mind that we should always bring our best prepping to the table. And what I mean by that is bring our best skill set and bring our best mindset to the table. Without a prepared mind, you can't have a good prepping base. Not a base for operations, but a prepping mindset base. And you know, it just goes to show you the riots and continued violence in Detroit, Chicago, all those. That just goes to show you what the United States gangs are capable of. When I listen to the scanner and I hear a gang call, I'm not necessarily thinking that there's going to be a gang hit here in Aurora. There could potentially be, but there could potentially not be, because number one, the police department here is encrypted, and number two, we've got a good gang task force here in the metro area. With everything going on these days in the prepper community, I just want to make one thing perfectly clear. Hate and nastiness will not be tolerated on my live streams, and those that propagate the hate will be banned from the channel. And I probably should have said that in the beginning of the video, but I'm saying it now. Hate and nastiness will not be tolerated. Put that off my chest. Let me go back over here to Twitter. That's why I had my light on, so I could see my keyboard. Oh, this is really not looking too promising. I'm on Twitter and it's looking like Pyongyang has released a video of an exercise in which a rail ballistic missile was used. The video claims its target in the Japan Sea was successfully hit. The U.S. says it's concerned about the situation. That's right on. That is right on with what some of these preppers are concerned about. Some of us preppers, because we just never know when UN is going to launch one. And if we search Twitter for hashtag KHNC, all I'm getting are North Korean Twitter handles using KHNC as the as part of their handle. Oh, here we go. Let me post the Twitter link here. That's a Twitter link for a independent news journalist, evidently based in North Korea. So let me just go back here to Twitter and go over here and turn on alerts for that North Korea real-time Twitter account. With everything I got going on here, folks, it is really a challenge keeping up, even though I have my laptop here and I've got my all-in-one. So let me just go back here on the Prepper Nurse 1 message board. You know what? I'm not going to mess with that on my all-in-one. I'm going to open up a new tab on my laptop here. And as usual on the router that we have, the preppernurse1.com website is really slow to load. There we go. It's like everything takes 30 to 45 seconds to load. Probably because of the amount of traffic on the website. Let's create a new topic. And while that's loading, Let me just go back over here. Copy and paste the link to the BBC so that I can have a reference point. So let me just hit post and wait for the Preparedness 1 website to respond. There we go. Message has been successfully posted. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, I think our chat is done. Please don't forget to rate, comment, subscribe, and click the notification bell so you never miss an upload from me. Non-weaponized preparedness signing off. Understand, Commander, that intercontinental ballistic missile did not self-destruct. You heard it hit the hull, and I was never here. Contact Dallas, give him the go.